Networking is gross. I did it anyways, and it worked. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Hector. I'm with Hector TCG. My glasses looking a little funky. Hello, everybody. My name is Hector. I'm with Hector TCG. I buy and sell Pokemon products online, and I make content for those that want to watch. If this is something you like, go ahead and continue watching. I got more in store for you. So, it finally happened. I've been planning an interview with my LGS, and it finally happened a couple days ago, I would say Saturday. This was the direct result of something that I built over time, and it was actually really fun and exciting. I was very glad that it happened, and I had a blast, I'm not going to lie. This is the importance of cultivating relationships. Well, at first, the word networking, it made my skin crawl. But, now we're at the point where I understand the importance of it, and I want to teach you what the importance of is. I want to teach you what the importance of networking is and how it can help you and your business. So let's start off with what we call a scarcity mindset. And shout out to Retrospect for introducing me to the term scarcity mindset. Scarcity mindset basically implies that there is only so much business to go around. There is only so much product. There's only so many customers to go around. And the more people that you have to compete with, the worse it is off for you. And it's just a common misconception. It's something the beginners go through pretty often. It feels like everybody is your enemy. It feels like if you're helping one person, then you're kind of digging your own grave. And I'm here to tell you that that's not the case. So that's wrong, because in a way, we're stronger together. You need to start thinking more abundantly. Abundance mindset. There's more than enough cake for everybody to have their piece, and we can all help each other grow and get better and, have more cake. So realistically, other businesses, yes, there may be your specific ones here or there that still run with that scarcity mindset, and they try to compete more so than they should. But it's inherently wrong. I feel like I've had more experience with people that want to help me. And like, for example, this interview with my LGS, this has helped me a lot. They've introduced me to a ton of people that I would have never been introduced to before. Other businesses have helped me. I mean, there's a lot of things. We're going to go through it. You guys need to remember that relationship travels, and reputation is what's going to take you far. So, point number 1, your local LGS. Shop relationships, and not just your local LGS, but your LGS, any other local shops around you. They unlock one thing: connections with people that you otherwise wouldn't have had before. And with LGSs, you get a plethora of other things. You get products you probably would have never touched. You can get potential connections with distro. And you get a wide variety of other opportunities that you, like I said, otherwise would have never touched. Just look at my example. I got an interview with our LGS. I got to talk to the owner face to face. He gave me amazing tips, amazing advice. It's important to keep in mind that maybe not everybody's there to help you, but there's more than enough for all of us to be able to help each other and still win. So point number 2 is other small businesses and other vendors and stuff like that. Let me tell you about these people. So from the people that I've met and the people that I've connected with, all of them have helped me out in some way, shape, or form. They're able to get me products that I can't get. If I'm looking for something, all I got to do is ask. Someone is bound to have it, or someone is bound to know someone that has it. Another thing is, you're going to have something a lot of the times that they don't have. They're going to send people to you. They might have something that you don't have. You're going to send people to them. This helps cultivate not just relationships with them, but relationships with customers, because they see, oh, hey, look, if I talk to this guy, he may not have it. He'll lead me to the guy that does, right? And vice versa. Customers see, hey, he talked to them, they didn't have it. Talk to me now. You're introduced to another customer in a way that you would have never expected. So this is another reason. And another thing is like trading information, learning new things, maybe some tips that you didn't know before. These are all things that you can learn from other people. Like it's incredible, the wealth of knowledge that you can learn from somebody else who is not you. Everybody goes through different experiences every single day. So don't be afraid to talk to other people. Don't be afraid to get out there. Like, that was my biggest setback. But yeah, making connections with other people is definitely always the way to go. Making connections with people that you would have otherwise not have talked to. It's going to come back in the best way possible, and you'll be able to gain a lot from it. All right. Point number 3, repeat buyers. Quite possibly the most slept on of all relationships. Be nice to your customers. All right, I've seen way too many vendors that turn out to be douches, for lack of a better term. I've also seen people that just like, they'll sit on their tables and they don't acknowledge people. That's horrible. You know, if somebody has to walk by and say hello to you first, then your customer service skills need some extra work, brother. These are the easiest relationships to cultivate. All you got to do is care. These relationships literally scale with you caring. That's it. There's no magic, no hocus pocus. That's all it takes. You be nice to people, people be nice to you. It's a pretty simple equation to understand. And then this is another thing that just builds on naturally. The more you sell, the better you get at it. The better you get at it, the more customers you're able to bring into your arsenal, and the better your business goes, because you're always going to have somebody to sell to. You're always going to have people that are going to come to shows just to see you. You're always going to have people that are going to be a part of your business journey. So all in all, I do agree, yes, putting yourself out there can feel very, very weird. It can feel odd. And while sometimes it may not land and it may not work, I promise you, with consistency, you'll be able to get better at it, and you'll be able to land more relationships that way. Because let me tell you, when it does land, when it does hit, when you do build that relationship, it feels amazing. And it can potentially even be life-changing. Not just for you, but for your business as well. Moral of the story, stop seeing everybody as an enemy and start building on relationships. You're going to thank me later. But that's all I got for you guys for today's video. I just wanted to really talk about that and nail that point right on the head. I want this to be something that you're able to practice after this video. So please, let me know your experiences. Let me know how it goes. But anyways, that's enough out of me. I'm going to go ahead and switch on over to purchases of the week. Alrighty, so last time we finished at the Iron Thorns and Feraligatr Master Ball sales. So, from then, what have we made? So, we start off with the Simisear V-Star Special Art Rare from V-Star Universe for $27. Next up, we've got a triple, the Jolteon Character Rare from VMAX Climax, the Jolteon Holo promo. I can't remember where that's from. I think it's Sun and Moon, maybe Sword and Shield. And then the Piplup Art Rare from Inferno X, all for $31.50. Next up, we've got the Mega Starmie EX, the Special Art Rare from Nihil Zero at $32. And then, one of my favorite sets of cards, we've got the Kanto Trio, Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur from the Classic Collection for $62.52. Can't sleep on these. The foils are absolutely gorgeous. And fun fact, that middle Squirtle right there, that middle card, the Squirtle, is my favorite Squirtle art of all time. That is base set 2, for those of you that do not know. Oops. Alrighty, next up, we've got the Eevee EX from Terrestrial Festival for $27. We've got the Dragapult EX from Mask of Change for $7.25. We've got the Mimikyu Rare Holo from Darkness Ablaze at $3.50. We've got the Victini Art Rare from Black Bolt at $17. We also have the Hisuian Samurott V-Star from V-Star Universe for $12. The Raichu from the Classic Collection, the Charizard version, for $7. And last but not least, the Iron Treads Master Ball from Terrestrial Festival at $4.23. And that's pretty much all we got for the day, folks. I appreciate you for standing by. We will continue to do this, and that way you guys can kind of get a gauge of how the business is moving. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. As usual, hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All of the links are always going to be in the description. I appreciate you guys so much. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.